Hey, I wanted to share an important tip about P-traps that you'd find under the bathroom sink. I'll show you what they don't tell you when you go to get one of these. On this when you're putting one of these P-traps together, the most important connection is this plastic beveled connection here that does not use a rubber gasket. When you put this connection together, you have to make sure that this is fitting in there exactly true and plumb. If it is cocked at some sort of angle, it will probably leak. And so what you do, the first thing you would do is put this connection together under the sink, and you wouldn't tighten it fully, just enough to make sure that you've got a good seat. And that way you know that this is all, that this connection here is true. And then you can use the adjustability built into the pipe itself. This piece slides in and out of the pipe going to your wall. And this piece here can slide up and down. This would be coming from your sink. And so there's adjustability in the height, and then you can also rotate it around. And so you might end up in some odd, nothing's odd, it's just, what the connection needs to be. You've got up and down and left and right. But the main thing you have to remember is that this connection here is true and not stressed in some way. And so when you get it lined up, you would first tighten this one, and then go in and tighten the one to the wall, and then tighten the one to the sink. And so these would be allowed to slide up and down at first until you make this connection permanent. And you don't want to use a tool, just your finger and your thumb is all the torque it needs. Actually, if you tighten this connection too much, it's probably going to distort the plastic and leak. And so if you tighten it too much, it's probably ruined, then you'd have to go buy another one. And so you want to just start with just a finger tightening, and that should be enough to make a seal. Because this whole thing is going to be underwater. This is the part of the trap that always traps water and blocks the sewer gas. So this will be underwater. The seal will be, there'll be water probably up into this level here of the pipe. And so you want to make sure that connection is made first. And that way you know you've got a 100% plumb true connection where the bevel is engaged properly. And then you can go in and tighten these other ones. And they're all just finger tight. So that's my tip. It's not included in the instructions. The P-trap comes with instructions, but it makes no mention of that real critical connection. It does show that the rubber gaskets, it shows the orientation of the bevel, and that's very important too because the pipe is larger. This goes into the pipe, and so that bevel makes the connection, and then when you tighten it up, you're actually squeezing the rubber in. And the same for this connection here. This one is got the bevel pointing into the pipe like that. And then when you tighten this up, it actually compresses the rubber and forms a seal. This one here, you gotta be very careful with this one. So good luck with your plumbing, and hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for sharing and liking. And it's puzzling why they don't mention that in this instruction, because that is the main critical reason these things leak, is from not being properly lined up or over torquing them. So thanks for watching, and good luck.